Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I am Felrus. Thank you for joining me to play some Raid Shadow Legends today. Guys, I am coming at you with another dungeon guide. Today we are doing the Fire Knight. I will, of course, do a dungeon guide on this new dungeon when it drops. When I can figure out, the mechanics and how to clear it, but today we've done Ice Golem, Spider, Dragon. Today we've got the Fire Knight. So let me show y'all exactly what you're going to need to deal with the Fire Knight. Now, the Fire Knight has this Divine Shield, right? Depending on the level, it has a different number of hits. You have to hit the shield a number of times to do actual damage to the Fire Knight, right? The shield massively reduces damage to the point where it's not possible to kill the Fire Knight through the shield, okay? Also, the shield blocks all debuffs and turn meter reduction effects, so it's impossible to control the boss. Additionally, every time he gets a turn, he will heal by a certain amount, and the shield goes back up again, so you have to break it multiple times unless you can turn meter control the boss. So what do you need for this? Well, the obvious thing you need is multi-hit A1s, okay? So this is why champions such as Cryoden the Blue over here, that's Neldor. This is Cryoden the Blue. He has a triple hit A1. It's going to break the shield faster, right? Neldor also has a triple hit A1. Gonna break the shield faster, okay? So multi-hit A1s are great. The other thing that's great is counterattack, right? I've got Skull Crusher here. He has a AoE counterattack. So you can use counterattack to break the shield as well, right? Personally, I don't go for the multi-hit A1 strategy. I don't have many champions who are good who can do that, right? So I go with Skull Crusher and his counterattack, right? That's my way of breaking the shield. So when I actually get to the boss, right, how am I going to deal with the boss? With Geomancer, actually. This is the one dungeon, it's the hardest dungeon where I actually use 2 epics on my team, right? And the reason I use Geomancer is because of this Quicksand Grasp. It has a full turn meter steal, okay? So Geomancer, we're going to break the shield with Skull Crusher's counterattack. Geomancer is going to come in with his A3. He's going to turn meter control the boss and HP burn and weaken the boss so that the boss takes more damage and dies faster. Alright, so that's 2 champions out of 5. What's the rest of the team? Well, occasionally the boss will put the shield back up because of speed issues. It's a 100% win rate on the run, I believe, but sometimes the boss does get the shield back up. So to deal with that, we've got Morrigan here, who has a passive heal reduction. So every turn, she's going to place 100% heal reduction so that we have to do less work, okay? And it's protected as well, so it can't have any effects done to it. It can't be removed, nothing like that. Not that the boss can remove debuffs anyways, right? So we are going to heal reduction, and after the shield is broken, we heal reduction with Morrigan. She takes care of that for us. And then to deal with the waves, we do have, of course, Calamitous here, coming in with the only multi-hit A1 on the team. But for the waves, we are using his second form with this Termination, Final Testament combo, right? And then, of course, towards the boss, we use his first form, where we can put decreased speed, decreased defense, and weaken, right? And just come in with some smacks as well as a multi-hit A1, right? And, of course, to deal with the waves, we also have Kymar here with his reset. So let me show you guys the boss, what you guys need. So, and while that's going on, let me talk to you about some champions who are pretty fantastic for Fire Knight that are budget options so that you guys don't have to use a mythical. So the first thing that's going to be a budget option is Allure. Allure won't be good on level 20 of Fire Knight unless you put her in Affinity Breaker. However, she has a A1 turn meter control. It's a 75% turn meter control, turn meter reduction when you build her with 100% crit rate. Alright? So Allure is a fantastic epic, demon spawn epic that you can use in order to clear this dungeon. What else? Geomancer is a great budget option for this dungeon if you can manage to pull him, right? Who else? You can use War Maiden for your drop defense champion on the waves. I'm not sure she has a multi-hit A1, right? Of course, Skull Crusher is a great budget option. Mikage, if you have her. If you have Mikage, then absolutely use her in this dungeon. Ally attack, Farrakhan the Fat with an ally attack. Morag actually cleared me a lot of stages of the Fire Knight here. Because she has a multi-hit A1 and a ally attack with 2 allies joining in. She actually, I have a video of it. When I pulled her, I immediately built her and used her to clear stage 13 instantly. Because she's just that good. She's very good for Fire Knight. If you have a Morag, she's great. You can put her with Evil Eye as well. Evil Eye would be a great mastery for this dungeon. Which it has a chance to reduce turn meter when hitting with A1, which is great. Morag is a great budget option. As far as rares go, there aren't many options. The new rare Branch Arm Lacer is great because he has a triple hitter A1, right? He's also a protector, which means you're going to be losing less max HP destroyed. That's the other thing about Calamitous, is he constantly restores his destroyed max HP, which is really nice. Yeah, as you can see here, Morrigan's putting in the work as we have the shield up a couple times. Morag and Skull Crusher putting in the work here. Anyways, yes, Morag is good. You can use War Maiden for the waves, right? Cryoden is good on Fire Knight normal. He's just not a fantastic damage dealer, so you should probably put Giant Slayer on him. Neldor is the same way. He's really good for Fire Knight normal as well as Fire Knight hard, but you need probably Giant Slayer on him, and I just don't have them at level 60 yet, which is why I don't use them here, right? Some sort of protection, right? Taragi the Frog would be great. Because of his protection. Just really anything, as long as you're breaking the shield and controlling the boss's turn meter, you should be fine. Right, as well as dealing some damage, right? War Master, of course, helps with that. As you can see, we're not really having any problem with the boss. We don't have a healer on this team, but it's fine because we don't take enough damage anyways. So this team is certainly not budget because it uses a mythical. As you can see, I kind of use my mythical all over my account. He's my best damage dealer. But you kind of see what we're doing, right? Bringing heal reduction is, of course, great. Consistent heal reduction, right? For that reason, I suggest using a Venomage, right? I could make a very good epic team here, right? Venomage could come in, right? I could have Cryoden, right? I could have Neldor. I can have my Morag here. I can have my Skull Crusher, right? Actually, Skull Crusher, Morag, Cryoden, Venomage, and maybe Ugo for drop defense. I mean, that team carries no damage, but you get the idea, right? The only spirit type nuker I have on my account is Calamitous, so I'd probably put him in there since we're going Force Affinity, you know? I guess I could go Rathalos. Everybody has Rathalos. You should have Rathalos. I think Rathalos is good. Geomancer is great. I've said that multiple times. I enjoy using Geomancer. I think he's a fun champion. I just think he's fun. I'm glad he's an epic. He's a top tier champion just in general. Not even a top tier epic, just a top tier champion. Yeah, he's great. You definitely use him if you have him for Fire Knight. I think he's very good. So yeah, you can do like a Geomancer, Morag, Venomage, Skull Crusher team. You know, that's pretty budget. It's all epics. Yeah, so that's the dungeon guide for Fire Knight. Some ideas of what champions you can use. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in another video.